Hi guys, welcome back. Today I am here with my June TBR. So, I am excited for this. I am filming it a little bit early because BEA BookCon is next week, so I want to get this done and out of the way. And I also wanted to say that because I'm going to be attending BEA and BookCon, I'm trying to kind of minimize how many things I'm having on my definite TBR for June so that I can kind of read the things that call to me that are new books. So let's go ahead and talk about the things that I am planning to get to this month. I do have a few things that are for sure happening. I have a couple of buddy reads. I also have my Patreon book club pick of the month, which I'm very, very excited about. And then I'm also planning on participating in the Summerathon Readathon at the end of June, which is being hosted by a few different people. Heather from Bookables, Melanie from Melt the Any, and Amy from A Court of Crowns and Quills. This looks super fun. I do have a separate TBR video where I talk about the books that I'm planning on reading for that readathon and all of the challenges, so I'm not going to get into a lot of detail here, but I am going to show you guys the books that are on my TBR for the readathon just really briefly. If you guys want to hear more detail about it and how they fit the challenges and want to participate yourself, go check out that TBR video. The first book that I'm planning on reading for the Summerathon Readathon is California Girls by Susan Mallory. This is a book that was sent to me a while back from Harlequin, and it's about three sisters, and it just looks great and seems very summery. I also am planning on picking up If I'm Being Honest by Emily Wibberley and Austin Siegmund Broca. I've heard such good things about it. It is a YA romantic comedy that is a retelling of Shakespeare's Taming of the Shrew, and it looks really great. I am also hoping to pick up The Rosie Project by Graeme Simon. I know that this was turned into a film. I haven't seen it, but this just sounds really fun. Again, perfect for summertime reading. I just kind of want to read all of the romantic comedies and stuff. Along that line, I also have Midnight at the Wandering Vineyard by Jamie Raintree. This is another one I had from Harlequin a while ago and never got around to, but it seems appropriate. And finally, I'm hoping to read Save the Date by Jen Dahl, The Occasional Mortifications of a Serial Wedding Guest. I'm ready for the summery comedic romance. So yeah, those are all of the books that are going to be on my TBR for that readathon. I may not get to all of them, but these are the ones that are kind of on my radar for the end of June. Next, I'm very happy to announce the pick for my Patreon book club that was voted on by my patrons. Huge thank you to all of my patrons. You have been amazing this month, and I'm really excited about the book that you picked for us to read. A special shout out goes out to my VIP patron at the new release hardcover level and above, which currently includes Jessie over at the Tiny Tea Set. So thank you so much for your support. Super excited for our book club this month, and any of you who are interested, link is always down below. This month we are going to be reading Night Film by Marisha Pestle. Guys, I'm so excited for this. I have heard such good things. This is an adult thriller about the daughter of a cult horror filmmaker who goes missing, and it's supposed to be super creepy. It's also mixed media format, so I'm really excited about this. It's got like all this stuff. I've heard it's so good. So we're going to be reading this for the month of June and then discussing. Yeah, this is the Patreon book club pick of the month. Very excited to see how this goes. And with that, even though it wasn't picked as the official book club pick, I'm planning on doing a buddy read with Jessie from the Tiny Tea Set of Do You Want to Start a Scandal by Tessa Dare. This sounds hilarious. I've been wanting to read it for a while, and she's been wanting to read it too, so we're just going to do our own little buddy read of this one as well, which I'm really excited for. I've heard this described as like if Clue were a romantic comedy. So I think it's gonna be fun. The final buddy read that I'm planning on doing in June is with Leno over at Lena's Library, because there is an author who she has been loving and has not yet read this book by him, and I have not yet read anything by him, so we're gonna read this together. And that is Half a King by Joe Abercrombie. I have this beautiful signed copy. I've heard really good things about it. He writes like dark, gritty adult fantasy, but I've heard that this one is a little bit lighter than some of his other books and might be a better series to start with. He writes like most of his stuff's like grimdark fantasy. I don't think this one is quite as dark, but I'm excited to give his stuff a try. So I will be reading this one with Lena. I also have an arc that I would like to get to. It's pretty short, so I feel like I could probably get into this. It's coming out in June. This is Bad Order by B.B. Ullman. I picked this up a while ago, and it says it's a little-known tale of regular kids and holographic aliens facing an interdimensional catastrophe. I want to say this is like a middle grade. Yeah, this is middle grade. A Wrinkle in Time meets Stranger Things, and it's pretty short. It's like 200 pages long, so yeah, I'm gonna give that a try as well. Okay. And then the last thing is I have a bunch of new releases that I've purchased recently that I want to read, and 4 of these I'm on wait lists for the audiobook from my library because I've heard the audio on all of these is really, really good. So I may combine like reading them physically and reading them on audio, but they're all books that I'm hoping to get to sooner than later. So these are books that I will probably pick up in June. So first up we have We Hunt the Flame by Hafsa Fizzle, which, guys, I'm so excited for this. Also, it's a bestseller and it's beautiful. Like, can we just appreciate? This is a debut YA fantasy that is inspired by the Middle East. I'm really excited about it. I follow Hafsa and have for a while on social media, and she seems really amazing. And also, I just think it's so cool that Hafsa is getting all of this attention. She is a Muslim niqabi, which means that she wears a veil that covers her face as well. And I think it's like a first, especially in YA, of like getting this published, and I'm so, so happy for her. And I've heard really, really good things about it, so I'm excited to give this one a try. I also have the sophomore novel of an author who her book last year, her debut last year, was one of my favorite books of the year. I'm really excited to read more from her. This is With the Fire on High by Elizabeth Acevedo. Last year she wrote The Poet X. I've read it twice. It's a favorite book for me, and I'm so excited to read this one. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I do know that it has some magical realism and involves a young woman who wants to do cooking. Also, it's just so, so pretty. So pretty, and like, let me just show you. Guys, like, look at this book. Just look at it. It is stunning. So I am on a wait list for the audio, so I will hopefully get to that very soon as well. And then, because again, this is one where everybody was saying the audiobook was really, really good, and I think Steve West is doing the audio. I am very, very excited to have Aurora Rising by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. This is about a sort of band of misfits in space. I don't know, but I'm excited for it. So, and I've been loving Jay Kristoff. Look at this book, it's so pretty, and it's just gonna be fun. Sometimes what I do with stuff like this is I'll listen to it and read it or alternate, so like I may do that. Okay, 2 more books. One of them I'm not planning on listening to audio, I don't think. I think I'm probably just gonna read this. This is You Must Not Miss by Katrina Leno. It is dark contemporary with like some magical realism to it. I think it's like got some thriller vibes to it, and I've heard really good things about it. I'm very interested. Apparently the ending is controversial, and it's about angry women and revenge, and I'm here for it. And then finally I have one that I actually have this currently downloaded as an audiobook, so it's entirely possible that this I will listen to by the end of the month. I will probably actually listen to this by the end of the month, but just in case, we're gonna put it on here. This is Girl Gone Viral by Arvin Amati. Yeah, this is another brand new release, and it's about a girl who codes on a virtual reality platform, and I think it's got some like thriller elements to it. It's YA, and I'm really kind of hyped for it. So yeah, those are all of my like super new releases that I'm hoping to get to sooner than later. Okay, so that is it, guys. That's my TBR for June, and honestly, especially since so many of these are audiobooks, this leaves a lot of space for me to mood read, which I'm so excited about. I've just been wanting to do more mood reading lately, and so I'm sure I'm going to pick up some new things that I'm going to be really excited about at BEA and BookCon, so I can kind of put those in here. Like, most of these are not things I have to read. The only things I'm really like fully committed to are these 4, which is really exciting. And I have like some e-arcs. I usually don't put those in my TBRs, but I have a few e-arcs from NetGalley, but it's fine. So yeah, we'll see. There's my TBR for the month. Talk to me in the comments down below. Let me know any of your thoughts on the books that I mentioned. Let me know if you guys are going to be participating in Summerathon, which I'm very, very excited for. And for your question of the day, let me know what you guys are planning on reading this summer. What are you really excited to get to, and are you a mood reader? answer any of the above questions for question of the day. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more, and don't forget to click the bell icon to be notified every time I release a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.